Solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. This is the beast of all the formulas. Now, why do we need this quadratic formula? The thing is, in the previous video we saw the method of factoring. Now, all the quadratic equations cannot be factored using this method of splitting the middle term. So the quadratic equations which cannot be factored into two linear factors, for those equations we use the method of quadratic formula. This can be used to solve any quadratic equation. So let's do this. First of all, I'm going to write the quadratic equation. No, let me change the color. Let's say we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. A cannot be equal to 0. Remember, A cannot be equal to 0. This is the standard form of a quadratic equation, and the solutions of this equation are given by, are you ready? It's given by x equals negative of b plus and minus square root of b square minus 4 times a times c whole divided by product of 2 and a. This plus and minus corresponds to two different solutions. When you will use the plus sign, you'll get one solution, and when you'll use the minus sign, you'll get the second solution. Let's do an example. Let's say we have 2x squared plus x equals to 6. Right now this equation is not in the standard form. So first we will write it in standard form by subtracting 6 from both the sides, and we'll get 2x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0. Now I don't know if this can be solved using the factoring method, but anyway, let's not get into that method. We will solve it using the quadratic formula. Oh, and by the way, this is your quadratic formula. This is the famous quadratic formula. It's the straightforward method to find out the solutions of a quadratic equation. Alright, so we have x equals negative b plus and minus b squared minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. First of all, let's write the coefficients. A is 2, b is 1, and c is negative 6. All you have to do is substitute these values into this formula. So negative of b is negative of 1 plus and minus square root of b squared, that is 1 square, minus 4 times a times c, so 4 times a times c, c is negative 6, over 2 times a is 2. Let's simplify this. Negative 1 plus and minus 1 square is 1. Then you have negative 4 times 2 times negative 6, so eventually it becomes positive. 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 6 is 48. Over 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 1 plus and minus 1 plus 48 is 49. Square root of 49 is 7 over 4. And now you can take the plus and minus sign separately. So the first solution will be negative 1 plus 7 divided by 4, and the second solution will be negative 1 minus 7 divided by 4. Negative 1 plus 7 is 6 over 4, and this is going to be negative 8 over 4. 6 over 4 is nothing but 3 over 2, and negative 8 over 4 is nothing but negative 2. So 3 over 2 and negative 2 are the two solutions to the given quadratic equation.